Welcome to Moda, one of the world's largest manufacturers and producers of high-quality cotton screen prints, finished textiles, linens, and woolens. We'd like to spend the next few minutes showing you how we make our world-class fabrics, and we'll talk a bit about how Moda strives to help meet your needs, beyond supplying you with a quality product.
We started this company in 1975, just prior to the resurgence of the quilting industry, which really kind of took place about 1976. It really with the bicentennial, and many women again starting to make quilts because it was a family tradition, or it was a good American craft, and so we kind of grew with that and through that for the last 30 years.
Much like the fabric itself, production is a repeating pattern, beginning with design and strike-offs. Hand-painted design concepts come from talented artists around the globe, along with color palettes showing each individual hue. Strike-offs are a fabric rendering of the design idea, produced by the mill as an approval sample. Moda releases a new fabric collection every 6 weeks, which keeps everyone hopping.
We started into fabrics about 10 years after we opened. We had always sold basic fabrics, but we saw the need to print and do our own fabric collections, and more so in collections than in items. Originally, a lot of people printed patterns and then put them together, and we were one of the people who started with a collection of fabric that was all coordinated.
Our designers, we rely on them for their creativity. Usually we'll have them come to us with their ideas, and we'll go, wow, that's great, or sorry, we've tried that one didn't quite work, so, what do you think about that? And it's a real partnership from the very beginning. And then once we have the theme decided on, then we work on the color palette, and then once we're all on the same wavelength, then the artwork comes in, and then I try and take their vision and transfer that into the finished fabric.
Once the mill receives the artwork, it makes adjustments and so forth to fit the technical needs of manufacturing. They engrave the screens that the fabric is printed from, and then they make a strike-off, what's called as an example of what the fabric will look like finished for the designer's approval.
Once the strike-offs are approved, it's time to make some fabric. Screened patterns require a separate screen for each color. All screens must be hand-tested for accuracy before production. The fabric is singed, scoured, and bleached in preparation for printing. Then routed to either a rotary cylinder or flat screen production line, depending on the nature of the pattern. The production lines make our mill one colorful factory.
We do testing continually on our fabrics. We've used the same mills since the very beginning, so we do not change the quality consistency, the mill consistency.
Following rinsing and sanforizing, a process to keep the fabric from shrinking, the prints are rolled, packed, and shipped to our Dallas operations, where more than 100 dedicated employees work in 150,000 square feet of space, assembling and shipping our finished products.
When the fabric comes in, it's unloaded off the truck and lined up in order where that collection can be worked. All the labels and documents to be printed and put on the board ends describe it and so forth are printed. But basically it's just double enrolled. We take it and put it on the machines, special machines that take it from the way the factory produces it on a wide piece of goods, and we have to double that in half and put it on a smaller board. That requires we have about 20 to 25 people doing that on a daily basis, and then after it's rolled, it's polybagged and shrink wrapped. After we shrink wrap it, we put the product on the shelves, and within 2 days we process all the orders so that everybody receives their product relatively the same day.
One of the key things setting Moda apart from the competition is our willingness to wait until all the pieces of a fabric group are in stock before shipping.
If there's a focal piece within a collection that may be the best seller, if you run out of that from the beginning and do not ship complete to those customers and they do not get that piece, then it doesn't tell a full story on that fabric group.
We are the top in our industry as far as the numbers of colors and screens that we use. And it shows. You can definitely tell the hand of the fabric is better, the design, color, and style.
We provide very marketable fabrics that are very usable. Most of our stores have very few closeouts in Moda Fabrics. It sells, it moves. We provide the best designs, the best quality, and then marketing takes it and gives them all the tools to sell that through to the consumer.
In addition to beautiful cotton screen prints, Moda also offers a complete line of notions with more than 45,000 unique items in stock, including a full line of quilt supplies. We offer same-day shipping with a 98% fill rate. Our 30-year experience has taught us that you need it fast and you want it complete.
We try and expand fabrics. We try and challenge people because quilting is 100% cotton, and they think they have to use nothing but that. So by being able to offer different kinds of fabrications, that's one avenue of what we try and do that with is with Moda U, is teach them, use vinyl coated fabric for this. You can take the same fabric that you would for quilting and make curtains. You can make bedding ensembles, pillows. It's all the same. So anything that has to do with fabric is really the avenues that we take.
Moda's offerings also include a complete lineup of finished products. Items like throws, blankets, sheetings, and pillows, along with many unique and creative gift ideas for the home. Making, packaging, and distributing the fabrics is only part of the Moda story.
We pride ourselves on the best quality, best designs, work really hard on making sure that from the delivery to the shipping to shipping complete groups, we're here for the long haul for our customers. And so we want to make sure that we're supported, and if they're successful, we're successful.
And that means offering more than just a product.
I would say mainly it's about the company that makes the difference here, because it's the people in the company that care about the customer. It's the way we understand that the customer's needs and the fact that they want delivery on time and a good fill rate. It's the whole thing. It's everything from the shipping department all the way through every other department in the company.
We're a big family here, and our stores are all part of that family. Our vendors, where we print the fabrics, are part of that family. It's all a puzzle where everything fits together. Our customers and our vendors are very important to us.
Our final stop on the Moda tour is an area we call the Lab Store. This is our experimental store. Here we offer suggestions and techniques on everything from product display ideas to ways for enhancing in-store customer sewing sessions. As you can see, here at Moda, we take pride in being more than a supplier. Our goal is to be a true partner to the independent quilt shop, because your success provides the very seeds from which our business is, well, sown.
We're big on planting seeds. You can't grow a tree overnight. It takes 15, 20 years, so I bet you got to start with a seed.